lot of people don't go after what they truly want because they're so worried about the opinions of others. They're so concerned around what people think and the perception that people have of them. And it's totally understandable because the opinions of others can almost suck us into such a high degree that we lose touch with what we truly want, what we truly want to see happen. And it's not easy to stay grounded in your own energy field and to not have these ideas consume us sometimes. But in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to truly stop caring about the opinions of others, how to just let that go, how to have conviction in yourself and what you want to see happen in the world, and how to be fully in your own energy field and to have that conviction around your desires, who you are, and what you truly want to see happen in this life. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. So how to stop caring about the opinions of others? Well, the first thing I want you to understand, which is extremely significant to understand, which is a big realization that I had in my life at some point, which is that people's idea of you literally has nothing to do with you and who you truly are at the core. Now, it might have something to do with you, but at the core, not really. And most of the time, it doesn't even have anything like remotely to do with not only who you are at the core, but even at the personal level. It's like people have these things that they project onto you, and it's like it's just not you. It's not who you are at the core, which is consciousness, of course. It's not who you even are at the personal level. Like, they have these ideas around what you are and who you are as a person, but that's just their projections. It's just their ideas. It's just their concepts. Is someone's concept of you actually you, or is it just their ideas? Now, interestingly enough, their ideas are also going to be filtered through their own past experiences. And so not only is it not who you are, it's pretty much going to be based on their conditioning and how they see the world, which is not who you are at all most of the times. And it's like, it's not even who you are at pretty much it's basically not who you are at all. And it's like we get so attached to these ideas that people literally construct in their own minds based on their past. And that's what stops us from following our dream, is somebody else's idea of who they think we are. Now, that's really important to consider when it comes to following your purpose, because people are going to have their ideas, people are going to have their projections, but when you can become conscious of the fact that their ideas do not have to define who you are, that can be huge. Even your own ideas of who you are may not have anything to do with who you are, because we are much more than an idea, okay? At the very core, at the deepest level of who we truly are, you are not an idea. That is not who or what you are. Now, if you want to follow some idea in your life around what you want to create for yourself, from that space of understanding that you are not an idea, you can then choose the idea that you want to be. But it won't be based on somebody else's idea. It'll be based on the ideas that you choose for yourself, if that makes any sense. So it's like, at the core, you're not an idea, but at the same time, you can become what you want with your ideas. Now, when you disconnect from other people's ideas of who they think you are, and you also realize that you yourself at the core are just consciousness and you are not even an idea of what you think you are, now, from that space of understanding who you are truly at the core as consciousness and awareness, you can actually create the life that you want with your ideas, but it won't be somebody else's ideas, okay? So it's like, that's going a little bit too deep for this video, but just understand that people are gonna have ideas. They're gonna have projections, and you don't need to get hung up on those ideas because they simply have absolutely nothing to do with who you really are. Pretty much most of the time, like it just has nothing to do with who you are at the personal level and of course at the consciousness level. Now, the second thing I want you to understand in regards to how to stop caring about the opinions of others is to tap into your energy field. Now, what does this mean? If you're an empathic person, or even if you're a human being, what happens is that we get very lost in sort of like other people's energy. We kind of get sucked in to other people's worlds, right? You have your own little world, your own little bubble, but then we're brought up into this world and we get sucked into our family's energy, right? We get like sucked into other people's energy. And it's like we're not grounded in who we truly are. And then so what happens is that you care so much about other people's opinions because you've never found who you truly are at the core and your energy. That's your energy field. This means that you might have to disconnect from what you were brought up with for a little bit, not out of hate or resentment towards anybody, but simply disconnecting for your own benefit, for the fact that you love yourself to such a high degree that it's like you need to just take that space for yourself and disconnect from the world just a little bit. Because when you're so lost in other people's worlds, it's like we don't know who we truly are. When we're so lost in other people's energy, their anxieties, their fears, their worries, we're not grounded in our own energy and who we are at the core, of course, you're going to care a lot what people think because you're not confident in who you are. So tapping into your own energy field is so powerful. How do you do this? Well, one way is to disconnect from what you know. Now, what that means is take time for yourself. That means stepping away from family for a little bit if you have to. Take time for yourself. Don't talk to so many friends for a little bit. Take some isolation. That's okay. If you gotta stop talking to people for just a little bit, not because you hate them, but because you want to find out your own energy and sort of like what your soul wants, if it wasn't influenced by conditioning and by society, you're gonna have to take some time alone. Do some meditation, do something to tap into your, I would recommend meditation, but if that's too much for you, then at least just spend some more time alone. Meditation is the greatest way to tap into an energy field, by the way. But if that's something you don't want to do, but by the way, you can check out my free guided meditation in the comments section below. But the thing is, like, you need to tap into your own energy field. It's just so necessary because that's what will allow you to sort of not care what people think. When you have that like groundedness in your own energy field, it's like your energy is almost like is so grounded in your own being that you can still be in the world and take action and sort of do what you want and even talk to people with opposing ideas, but it's like you don't get sucked into that reality as easily because you're grounded in your own energy field. And that really comes from how deeply connected you are to the present moment and your consciousness and how high of a vibration that you're on. Because that's what allows you to be connected to your own energy field and not necessarily be so sucked in to other people's energy. Okay, so take some time alone, do some meditation, do what you gotta do, but understand that your energy field is unique to you, and getting sucked into other people's energy will automatically result in you just caring what people think way too much, which very tangibly stops you from going after what you want. So this is going to be the matter of not just not caring about what people think, but this is also going to be the difference between you ruthlessly and fearlessly following your passion and what you love, or living a life for somebody else and what they want for you. So the third thing you can do to stop caring about the opinions of others is, this is one that's really big for me, is just focus on your mission. Focus on why you came here. It's like when you tap into your purpose and what you know you came here to do, like I'm a YouTuber, I'm a coach, I impact people in that way. And I think that I have a lot of work to do on this planet. I feel like I have a lot that I really want to do. And so it's like if I'm so caught up in other people's opinions, it's like that's me just distracting myself from my mission. So it's like, it's gonna sound like I'm being totally egotistical here, but it's almost like I don't have time to worry about what people think. I mean, at least if they have negative projections onto me, it's like it's like I have a mission, I wanna impact the world in a powerful way. So for you, it's like if you're very caught up in other people's ideas, my question to you would be, how connected are you to your mission and your purpose? Now, if you don't know what your mission or your purpose is, that's okay, but understand that you definitely came here for a reason. Okay, and it doesn't have to be you being a YouTuber or you being a coach or anything like that, but it's like you have your own unique purpose and mission. Your mission could be literally anything. It could literally be you being an artist, a coach, whatever your soul desires. You could do literally anything. I'm not even going to begin to share examples because there's just literally an infinite amount of things you could be doing with your life. But it's like, my mission is to raise the vibration of the planet. Now, if you're watching this channel, your mission is probably also to raise the vibration of the planet. Now, is it going to be manifested as you being a YouTuber or a coach? No. You raising the vibration of the planet and raising your own vibration is going to be manifested as something that's completely unique to you and your soul and what your soul really wants. But the thing is, when you truly tap into what you truly want to do for yourself and the whole world, it's almost like you just won't really care as much what people think about you. You just won't care because you're focused and you have a sense of direction. You have a sense of conviction that you know where you're headed and why you came here. And so all the complaining, all the, bantering, all the projections that people have of you, like, you'll just start laughing. You'll just start, not from a space of judgment, but you'll laugh it off, and you won't be sucked in to those projections. And you'll see that there are projections, and that's all they are. It's just people projecting their own stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with you and more about them and their issues. And then that's just going to stop you from your mission. And that's going to have serious consequences to your life and also the whole planet if you're here to help people like I am. And even if you're not, that's okay. Focus on what you want. Focus on your mission, what you truly want to see happen. Your mission could be to just meditate right now and go to the grocery store. It's like, I really want to go to the grocery store and buy my groceries. And somebody has an idea of you. It's like, well, I actually need to go to the grocery store now. So it's like, this is where I'm headed. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you don't have time to worry because I need groceries to live. So it's like, I don't have time to be worrying about the opinions of others because I have to raise the vibration of the planet. Now, I don't have to, but like, that's what I really want with my life. And so these things will actually be super, super important to not care about the opinions of others. Now, the last thing I just want to share with you before I conclude this video, just to finish off, is understand that that is really the biggest thing that stops people from following their dreams. So this is not just like about being more confident or about feeling better. That's great. And those are definitely things that do happen. But this is also about following what you like, living a life that is in alignment with your value system and what you truly want to do with your life. Because when we're so sucked into the opinions of others, it completely deflects us off of our true path. And so that this video, what I'm sharing with you right now, will literally be the difference between you living a life that is aligned with your heart, a life that is aligned with your value system, and the life that you truly want in your heart, your soul, your essence, whatever word resonates with you, and then that, or living a life that somebody wants for you, their idea of what's good for you. And a lot of the times, someone's idea of what's good for you is pretty much the exact opposite. It's something that your soul does not want to live into. And it absolutely does not enjoy what that person has in store for you in their minds. And so the more that you learn to tap into your energy field and stop caring about the opinions of others, what happens is that you start to actually be in alignment with the life that you truly want for yourself. And that is how you stop caring about the opinions of others. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. And as always, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.